Joining us here in the studio, we have Staci Dawn. She's a finalist in the Visual Arts category for Arts Connect's Artie Award. Welcome, Staci.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here. Very nice to have you in the studio with us. You're always involved in so many other things, Aaron Douglas Art Fair. Yeah. There's so many things that you got your hands in. But congratulations on being recognized here as a finalist. Thanks.
It was really a shock to get this presented to me. So yes, thank you very much.
Well, tell us about your involvement in the Topeka art scene.
Well, I honestly don't know where to start because I do so much that it's hard to keep track sometimes. Mm-hmm. I first started out with the Aaron Douglas Art Fair about 5 years ago. I got involved with the art fair, and then from there I went and did some involvement with the committee, and I've actually been on the committee since then. So at the same time, I kind of stuck my foot into Noto, and I got a studio down there, and I've been showing down, excuse me, I've been showing in Noto for the last four years. So,
very cool. And tell us about your medium.
Well, I like to explore in a lot of different things. So I would say that my favorite to do is painting, and then I like to also experiment with some photography and doing some digital manipulation with photography. My most recent pieces have been a series called Paint the City, and it's a combination of my photography and my cityscapes as well as my paintings. So when you look at those, you can see kind of a little bit of each.
And where were you born?
I was born here in Topeka.
All right, good. Who do you think is your biggest influence to make you the person you are today?
Gosh, that's such a difficult question to answer. Really, my influence has come from multiple people that have had a hand in my life and raising me over the last 36 years. So my grandmother has been a huge influence on my life. Her and I are probably the most common out of my entire family, and so she's always been able to tell me that if I want to achieve something, then all I have to do is try.
Good advice. Very good advice. So what was the 8-year-old Staci Dawn doing in her free time?
Oh man, she was giggling all the time. Yeah, I was probably one of the most klutziest, goofiest kids that was out there. I was a pretty happy-go-lucky kid and a big dreamer. Good, good. Yeah.
You're being very creative with things, right?
Yeah, I'm probably not as creative as I would have liked to say that I was back then, but yeah, I'm a very creative person. So.
Now, what do you think of Topeka's art scene, where we've been to where we are today?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't a part of the art scene before 6 years ago, so I can't really gauge that, but I can tell you that I've seen just a huge growth in the last 6 years, just from when I first started until where we are right now. And it's so awesome to be a part of it and feel the energy that happens when you're out there and being able to express yourself and share that with other people. One of my favorite things to be able to do is sit there and have a conversation with somebody about the art piece that I've just created, because most often when I have created a piece, it's kind of like a journal entry into my diary. And so even though you can't really read it, the way that you perceive my art would probably give you a lot of insight on me as a person.
What would you like to say to the person who nominated you for this award?
Wow, well, I would love it if you would come out and tell me who you are, because I would like to personally thank you. I think that I'm very honored to have this award, and a little shocked at the same time. So yeah, I would like to meet you and probably give you a great big hug and a high five and maybe a fist bump.
Very good. And what would you like to say to the other nominees in the category?
Oh, come on. I mean, we're talking about Michelle and Shelley here. So I know, guys, they're probably going to get it as opposed to me, but that's pretty cool. I couldn't be any happier than to share this with the two ladies that I'm up against. And I don't know if anybody else knows this, but Michelle and Shelley and I have been pretty close over the last 5 years. So we've tag teamed a lot of things, and it's pretty awesome to be able to give this experience to both of them also. We got together a couple weeks back and did a photo shoot, and that was really fun.
Yeah, I saw some pictures about that. It looked like it was a lot of fun for you guys.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so what do you think? You said there has been a lot of growth in the last 5 years. What do you think caused that growth in the art scene here?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that there was more of an influence on being involved in the art scene in the community. being involved with the art scene and the community getting involved is what I mean to say. And then I do think that the energy and just everything that Arts Connect has helped to do to bridge the community together, and what Noto has put into the community, and then you've got these crazy talented artists out there that are bringing all of this positive energy into Topeka also. And when you see that, it's hard to not want to be involved. Then we have these fantastic mural projects that are going up everywhere, and I get a little, I get a little soft when I think about the mural projects because it's so awesome, everything that's happening, but when it comes down to it, I feel like it kind of all started back with Aaron Douglas, and it's, that's so dear to my heart. So
10 years this year.
Yeah, 10 years.
And you've been involved for a very long time with that. Make a little comment on Aaron Douglas as well. And we want to put a little plug in there so that people know when they should be going to it, all right?
Absolutely. You should be definitely going to the Aaron Douglas Art Fair on September 26th. It goes from 10 to 5. There'll be over 40 local artists that will be showing their art. We've got a music stage, a performing arts stage, we've got interactive art, we've got a kids zone, free t-shirts that you can decorate. I mean, it's fantastic.
So put that on your calendars, folks. And last question here, before we go to our lightning round.
Okay.
What would you like to see for Topeka's art scene in the next 5 years?
Well, I would like to continue to see it grow and to blossom. I would love to be able to bridge the gap between downtown Topeka and Noto and make it one humongous art walk. And I would be more than happy to help with that if anybody's listening. So
very good, very good. I don't think anyone would turn any help away, right?
Yeah, I'm always willing to help.
Very glad to have you as part of our community.
Thank you
so much. So of course I can't let you go until we do the lightning round.
Okay, this sounds really scary.
That's right. It's not. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. Ask you some personality questions, and you just tell us what comes to the top of your head first. All right?
Okay, sounds good.
Here we go. The 60 seconds and go. In your opinion, what was the greatest movie of all time?
Goonies.
All right. Which big name celebrity do you idolize the most?
Big name celebrities. I'm not a huge follower of big name celebrities, so I'm going to pass on that one.
Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
To go back in time.
Okay. Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, of course.
All right. If you could only take one personal item on a trip to Mars, what would it be?
Oh, that's so hard. My camera.
All right. Who are the top 3 people that make you laugh?
Well, my husband and my 3 kids.
All right.
I cheated, sorry.
What's your favorite kind of sandwich?
Grind sandwiches.
Okay, all right. And who's your favorite artist?
Oh, wow, tough questions. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that I'm pretty fond of everybody that's in Topeka, and the artists around here are pretty awesome. So.
Awesome, good. The Topeka arts community is your favorite artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good. What's your favorite kind of music?
I'm really into piano music, and I like some jazz, and if you put those together, then I'm a pretty happy person.
All right, and if you were an ice cream flavor, which flavor would you be?
Sherbet.
Why's that?
Because it's the sweetest.
All right. All right. And who's your favorite local talk show host?
There's a couple other people down the street, but they don't think they compare to Chris Schultz.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's Staci Dawn. Best of luck to you, and thank you for all of your contributions to the arts community.
No, I'm so glad to be here, and I'm sorry that I can't be here tonight for this event, but I have to show my art in London, so that's where I am.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Well,
so congratulations from afar, everybody that has won.
Well, I hope you have safe travels.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here to share that with us today. And folks, check it out, Staci Dawn's work. Really do appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.